Hello, real beloved. Welcome to this Twinflame reading. This is a very special reading, and I was feeling called to shake things up a bit, do something different, do something new today. So here I am with a very important reading, I guess. Like, this is more of the introspective stuff. So in today's reading, it's going to be a pick up reading, and I'm only going to be focusing on what your twin is bringing forward to you right now. Like, what are the triggers, what is the growth opportunity, what are the soul lessons, what are the karmic patterns that is being revealed or that are being revealed in the connection right now through your divine counterpart. Queen is saying abhi yaad hi kiya hai aapko. Lovely. So without any further ado, you can see 3 stones in front of me right now. This one is yellow calcite. This is pile number 1. This is peach. This is peach stilbite and Scolecite. And this one is rainbow moonstone, right? So you can take a pause, calm your mind, pick any one of these 3 stones and allow yourself to sink into this feeling. Remember your person's name, your divine counterpart, their name. You can see their face, right? Relax your shoulders. Take in a deep breath and pick any one of these 3, right? And I will be saving this live, so not to worry. If I'm not able to save this live, because I don't know how long this is going to be, right? I may go very deep depending upon the energy, and I will be saving this live. And if I'm not able to save this live, I will definitely make sure that I save it. Soul lesson. Alright, lovely. So I just need 1 deck, I believe. I don't need 2, because I just got the spread. While shuffling, I received this spread that I need to follow. Impressive. Okay, I take these 2. I'm just going to chill and take my time, alright, with this one, because I feel like many important messages wanting to come across. Okay, I believe this is it now. So I asked about what is your divine counterpart what is it that your divine counterpart is teaching you at this moment? What are they teaching you? This is the first pile with honey calcite, alright? I'm just beginning this first pile. So if you have picked this stone, this is your reading. This is what your twin flame is teaching you at the moment. I have 3 of pentacles and I have 3 of swords, right? So I feel with these cards, bottom of the deck is the devil, right? So you might have, again, the devil itself represents karmic patterns and bondages, right? Limitations that we put upon ourselves, just like addictions and certain patterns that we have been following again and again and again. It's a loop, right, that we can choose to break out of, but we are unable to. So similarly, I feel like with you, you have been unable to change your life. Like, you haven't been able to give your life a direction. You don't know how to take the next step forward in order to manifest the life of your dreams. You have been trying very hard to change things, but somehow it's like you were always in this negative zone, and as soon as your divine counterpart came in, they brought forward huge loads of information for you, right? Specifically, I'm getting in the area of relationships. So you have had many relationship struggles. I feel like you were following and you are falling into traps is what I'm getting. Maybe like attracting people who are quite narcissistic, who are quite egoistical, and people who have been very controlling, dominating. You have been attracting those kind of people in your previous relationships, and this is because you were not able to see yourself. Like, this is a work of art, all right? This lady, she's standing here and she's bare naked, that's why I'm covering her. So she's standing here, and this artist is sort of like drawing a sketch as Leonardo sketched Rose. So I feel like there's some Titanic reference coming in, all right? It might be a movie that you might want to watch. It might be a movie which carries many meanings for you, many messages for you. Or I feel like Titanic might have been a movie which has been very close to you or your divine counterpart, or both. But here what I'm feeling is that you are unable to see yourself in relationships. It's almost like enmeshment energy that I'm getting, right? It's like you getting lost in your previous connections and seeing yourself as your partner sees you. You are unable to see yourself, like the beautiful light that you hold, the beautiful love that you give. You are unable to see those things, right? And constantly it's like you were serving others. You're constantly serving others, not understanding your own value, your beauty, and that led you to a lot of heartbreak, right? So your person taught you that your twin basically is teaching you the ability to let go from past relationships. I feel like you are a very, very highly emotional person, and somewhere these past relationships really deeply hurt you, and your person sort of like brought forward this energy of showing you, like, this card, there's no blood coming out of the heart, right? It's all like black gunk. It's black, like tar, coal tar, like substance coming out. Maybe it's poison, maybe it's like it's some blackness, right? So this person really is coming into your life. Your twin is right now teaching you that these were all this is the darkness that the other person was sort of like projecting onto you, and not necessarily it is yours. And of course, mainly I feel like this person has helped you to move on from your past relationships. It's like ever since your twin moved into your life, it's like they have set the stage, because this lady, she's standing on a stage, and she's in her glory, she's someone who is very like relatable. She has a figure which is very, very relatable, and I feel like your twin has really showed you parts of yourself that you were unable to see, that you were unable to appreciate about yourself. And your person has taught you how to move on from all of these past bindings. And previously, I feel like you have been very skeptical about moving on, or somewhere emotionally, I feel like it was very tough for you to move on from these past bondages or bindings, right? So your twin flame has basically come into your life to show you you're such a beautiful work of art, right? And to even your twin has given you some pain, I feel, but you have taken it into your stride, right? And that's working for you in your favor, right? So what are the karmic patterns that we're talking about, that your twin flame is helping you with, that your twin flame is helping you to release at this point of time? I have the Two of Wands coming out in reverse. So this is like indecision. So karmically, you have been unable to decide for yourself, unable to choose for yourself, unable to forgive yourself. Like, you have been holding yourself in such guilt and shame, such deep guilt coming in. It's like, it is my fault, everything is my fault, I shouldn't have done this, I shouldn't have done that. So you have been unable to forgive yourself somehow, like, and basically it's the energy of indecision, because Two of Wands speaks to me about deciding your next venture, your next project, your next chapter. What is it going to be? You have the pen in your hand. That is what your person has taught you. Ever since they have entered your life, they have given you the power to move on forward in your work, in your career, in your studies. I feel like if you are still studying, you might have been confused about the path to take, the course to take, the institute to apply to, or it's like it has been very foggy, because you have many interests and you didn't really know what to pursue as such. or if you've already completed your studies and then you met your counterpart, I feel like they might have helped you with the direction you need to take with regards to your career. Right? They might have given you some sort of a clarity. They might have helped you to be more decisive in your life, right? And what else? Lovely. So I feel like with these cards coming forward, I have the Knight of Cups, I have the Chariot card, and all of these are like this is a woman centric deck. All right, so all figures, all archetypes are all ladies, which I really love, especially for inner work. I love this deck. So and then I have the Tower card. So this person, your person, has basically taught you how to move forward with regards to love and relationship as well. It's like to move on from things that no longer have been serving you, to really take charge, to really be confident in your knowing, right? To move forward knowing that you are going to be held, you are going to be successful. And somehow this person might not have told you these things, they might have, but I feel like this is more of a communication in energy. Like you have realized all of these things about yourself ever since this person has entered your life, right? So you're like moving forward with regards to your love life as well, right? I feel like you are in a much better space today, emotionally speaking, right? And this is like calling people out on their shit. The Tower card is like allowing everything to crumble down, which is inauthentic, which is not aligned with your inner truth, allowing everything to fall away, to fall apart, right? So I feel like this is some beautiful energy coming across, like everything that, and this reading, this particular pile screams of like karmic patterns, like karmic loops. You have kept yourself in these bindings yourself, right? Somehow you wanted to get out of these patterns and loops, but you were not able to find a way, you were not able to find a path, or maybe consciously you were not aware of how to work with them. But ever since this activation, this twin flame activation that has come across for you in your life, you have sort of like started receiving nuggets, started receiving guidances, started receiving books and people and groups and communities, right? You might have come across this live itself, right, as a way of being on this journey, on this path, right? And this person has activated the mystic within you. I feel like this is a very beautiful card to come out. And then I have the creator, right? Being the creator of your own destiny, being the creator of your own life. Like I mentioned, you have the pen in your hand, right? So you are the script writer, you are writing the play, right, as well as playing it out. Wow, it's really interesting that this card would also come out, the tailor. So look at this I'm seeing this like a thread of fate, and this scissors being like snipping this thread. So with the tailor card, I feel like there were many details that you have now started paying attention to. I feel like somewhere you had pride as well with the devil card. You were a very proud person. You had a very strong ego, I feel. And through this heartbreak that your person has brought forward, or this heart cleansing rather that your person has brought forward, I feel like it's a very humbling, it's been a very humbling journey for you, right? Yeah, so your pride has definitely taken a fall, and you are coming into the all acceptedness, knowing that you don't know anything, you know nothing actually about yourself, about this journey. You're only an eternal student, right, learning each day. And somehow I'm also feeling like ever since you have come across these terms and this journey and all of this, you have been consuming a lot of stuff, like a lot of information on this, and somehow it your ego also ballooned, right? जैसे balloon में हवा भरते हैं, वैसे आपका ego भी बढ़ता चला गया, like coming across these terms, divine feminine, divine masculine, and you thought, oh, like I am this, this figure. But ultimately we come into that own crumbling as well, right? Knowing that God is all there is, right? And we are here for a very short period of time. It's like knowing the limitations of your own mind, right? How your mind works, the motivations that your mind has, that the ego has. So now This person has actually helped you to embrace the mystic within, the mystery within, right? Your own spiritual side. Probably you were not so spiritual before, and it has really opened your eyes towards the grand scheme of things, the beautiful unfoldment, the grand unfoldment of what God's plan holds. And of course, it has brought you closer to your creator as well, and made you remind that you are also the creator, you are also an artist, you are also creating a pathway for yourself, for your life, coming into this beautiful expression, this colorful expression of yourself. Like, you are someone who has many talents. I'm getting with a tailor, it's like you might also be interested in stitching and tailoring, or some, like, there are people around you who have always been inspiring you to take up tailoring for some reason, I feel. But you're definitely gifted with a thread or the paintbrush. Please take what resonates, right? You might also be interested in embroidery and stuff, I get. And then I have the waker, awareness, reflection. Look at this, the waker, right? You have definitely come into your own awakening through this process towards realizing that there is more to life than just like khao pi or sojao. And then the catalyst, I feel like there are many radical changes taking place within this connection as well. I feel like this person has helped you to embrace your own dark side as well with this card, the catalyst, because I see a poison bottle over here. And then I have the enchanter, deception and trickery. So this is like you tricking yourself, your own mind tricking you, your ego getting the best of you, or maybe there were certain people around you who were tricking you, who were betraying you, who were speaking lies. This might have been people speaking lies to you, or it might you also being deceptive. Like, this is a form of self-sabotage. So I feel like your person has brought forward a lot of clarity with regards to these things. And I feel like each moment you are rising, you are someone who has a huge amount of like, your own feeling world is very expansive. It's like you are very eager to learn, you're very eager to humble yourself and to see things in a brighter light, right? Healing, your person has brought forward healing for you with this swan card, beautiful swan card, right? And tiny tiny little babies behind the mama. To heal the deepest insecurities and emotions, call upon the loving presence of the Divine Mother to embrace, heal, nurture, and to rejuvenate you, right? So you may call upon Devi Bhagavati, you can call upon Ma Parvati to bring you this beautiful healing, nurturing energy to help you heal your own inner feminine. You have been holding a wounded feminine, I feel so, and your person has really helped you to be more vibrant now in your essence with a hummingbird. Oh God, my little one is wearing a t-shirt today with a hummingbird, right? So bringing forward the sweetness of life, the sweetness of your own nature, the sweetness of what life has to offer, your person has really brought that forward for you. Every time you choose love, a petal of deeper understanding of yourself unfolds. Infinite bloom, pure energy raises consciousness. So you are coming into your own purification. Purification of what? Purification of your own mind, of your own ego, purification of your energy, of your emotions and intentions, and of course, like, purification of your mind as well, right? So your person has helped you to move out of stagnation. Look at this, right? And being stuck, you have been stuck in certain patterns, in certain karmic loops, and your person has helped you through dark times, like the energy. Through dark times, you move with the wisdom that everything changes, nothing remains the same. Slow down, take this time as an opportunity to self-reflect and grow. You are continuously growing. And look at this, this card. It's at infinite bloom, right? Infinite bloom. You are in this infinite bloom. So your person is helping you grow at this point of time. Your counterpart may be far away, you might not be in communication, you might not have met them since a long time. Doesn't mean that this communication has ended or this connection has ended, right? There's always back and forth happening energetically, telepathically, spiritually. You are always in connection with your divine counterpart, so please know that. And this is a very beautiful reading. Like, I'm seeing your entire trajectory. Like, you started out like from the devil energy in the past. There might have been some negative influences around you, and this was a reflection of your own ego internally, which helped you like conquer those dark parts of yourself. You are now embracing whatever life is bringing you forward. You are in full embrace of it, and you are learning how to be more decisive through this connection, through your divine counterpart, through this journey. You are learning how to be more decisive for yourself, to make aligned decisions, to choose things which are actually good for you, to choose relationships in particular which are more healing, right? That bring out that vibrancy within you. Through this connection, you have learned how to heal yourself, to heal your heartbreak, to heal emotions, and you're learning how to cherish yourself, to value yourself, to see yourself in a beautiful light, to see your own inner beauty and external beauty as well. You have learned how to move forward and not stay stuck in certain situations which might have been pulling your energy down. And finally, through this connection, you are coming into an integration. The Chariot is also speaking to me of like integrating both your masculine and feminine energies within, right? Taking the step forward in your life, in your journey, right? And you realizing that you are the creator in your own life. You're the creator of your own reality, and also you are co-creating with God, right? So moving forward, balancing your energies through the might of will, through inner will, knowing that you can do this, you got this, you absolutely got this. This is a beautiful journey of self-realization that you are on. And honey calcite is an energy which helps you heal your solar plexus as well as your sacral chakra, right? So I feel like you have started, I'm seeing these colors, okay, oh god, and all of these three colors are present with within this stone, right? Honey calcite, like this beautiful rainbow of these warm colors. So I'm seeing like this is pure sacral chakra and solar plexus, right? So I feel like you have found your confidence, you have found your healing, you have found your, I feel like for some of you it might be sexual expression as well, because honey calcite will heal your pleasure centers, right? Like, what is it that brings you pleasure in life? It's not just about sex, but it's also about you finding the curiosity, you finding your own creativity, and tapping into the juice of life, right? So what is it that truly inspires you? It has brought you forward and reconnected you with your true joy, with your true expression, with your with the artist within, right? Yes, it is. I really love this. I really love this. I wanted this crystal for so long, and I am connected with so many suppliers, and crystals have a way about them, right? So it's like they won't come to you before it's your time. So they will know when to come to you. So even after me craving about this crystal, it's like because my energy was not aligned with this, right? I was very, very deeply hurt in my sacral, right? I needed to do that work on my sacral chakra, and then finally, boom, one day just like it came through. So I was very happy with this stone. It's a very beautiful, deep, warm, luscious, loving energy. It's like it reminds you of like honey and butter on toast, if I can describe it. It's like it's a very inspiring energy for sure, right? So this is all that is coming across. Now these are certain spirit guides coming in for your journey. I have the swan, so you might be seeing swan and its babies a lot, or you might be seeing a pair of swans. You might be seeing a honeybird. The honeybird, what is a honeybird? Maybe it's a bird. Some of you can Google it and let me know if this is a real bird that exists, because I said honeybird. But the hummingbird spirit coming across. Also, you might be seeing chrysanthemums. And of course, I have the butterfly. So you might be seeing like the butterfly in a chrysalis, or you might be seeing monarch butterflies. And this is a sign for you. If you have been seeing these signs, this reading is like The hummingbird. Yes, yes, the hummingbird. But I just said honey bird. So I don't know if it's a bird that exists, the honey bird. After this live, I shall go ahead and like Google it. Is it a real bird? All right. So this is what was coming across for you, dear one. If you pick this pile, lovely. I really love the energy of this reading. Right. If this reading resonated, please let me know. Your responses really encourage and motivate me as well to come up and keep sharing these readings, to keep sharing these messages. Right, I always love to hear from you. Oh yes, the honeybird exists. Oh my god, I never knew that. Wow. So you might be seeing the honeybird as well, right? I don't know what it means. I don't know what that spirit is about. I'm really intrigued now. So Shiny is saying he showed me a place full of swans in the beginning of our journey. Wow. Wow, with a big wow. My ears are like standing like this. Upar. I played with the swans. It was so fun and beautiful. That is magical. That is magical. Right, so hi Shubhangi. So I had the first pile with the honey calcite. We are now moving into the second pile, which is peach stilbite and scolecite. And then we have the third pile, which is rainbow moonstone. Look at that beautiful flash. So yeah, we are at the second pile now, starting with the second pile, right? Okay. I might have missed a few comments, I feel. Love the color of your dress, thank you. Menu suit karda. I used to wear many suits in the past. Somehow I stopped, I don't know, like maybe it was a phase. I came into that pant shirt era, but starting mein laga tha why he came into my life. Ab lagta hai why didn't he come before? Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yes, that's how it is, You should have come down sooner. I would have been so much more happier, so much more connected with divine, right? Punjabi Patola. Second pile is which crystal? So this crystal is it's actually a merge. So something is like telling me, oh, okay, some soul merge happening, right? Because this white part, this is Scolecite and this is peach stilbite. Peach stilbite usually is a stone which is like very sharp, pokey. Even Scolecite is very, like if you see the raw form of Scolecite, it is scary to see it. It's like a pin cushion. This crystal in its natural form, it will have many spikes, like thin needle like spikes it will have. And Scolecite is a beautiful, but in energy it is a beautiful, if I were to describe it to you, it is like Devi Saraswati energy, beautifully encouraging, soothing, warm, pacifying energy coming across, purifying energy of Scolecite. There were certain times on my personal journey when I used to have these energy bouts, these bouts of anxiety coming in without any thought, right? Sometimes we think ourselves into feeling anxious, but then there's just energy. You are just feeling anxious, right? So in those times, Scolecite really helped me. I used to hold it and wear it in around my chest. I used to hold it and immediately I used to feel that warm sense of calm, that assurance, that peace used to descend. And then there is peach stilbite, which is again connected to the sacral chakra energy, right? So somehow I'm feeling like this is masculine energy and this is the feminine, right? So this might be happening if you chose this pile. Might be so that you're coming into this beautiful soul merge, right? Or so that you might be coming into an inner harmonization and inner balancing of your own masculine and feminine. Shivani Gupta is saying, today I am just feeling too agitated on everything that was left unsaid. So I'm thinking of if this reading is for me or not. Lovely. It might be so. It might be so. I'm sure that definitely you are going to get some insights. I'm so attracted to this Scolecite. बहुत ही peaceful, बहुत ही beautiful energy है. मतलब I have worked with selenite, I have worked with white moonstone, I have worked with white jade, but this is like some high vibrational energy. This is like uh, I don't feel like there is an equal for this particular stone. Like कोई crystals होते हैं ना जिनकी एनर्जी इतनी हाई होती है, दे वाइब एट सच अ हाई फ्रीक्वेंसी, इज डिफिकल्ट टू find a replacement for them. Of course every crystal has its own energy, but yeah, Scolecite is really, it brings a lot of peace. So if you have been experiencing like these bouts of anxiety, lots of overthinking, overwhelm, emotional overwhelm, or mental overwhelm, or you feel like your energy is all over the place and you feel that I don't know how to describe it right now. I'm sure I'm able to communicate it to you through energy, but I'm not finding that word. Like जहाँ पे आपको ऐसा फील होता है ना कुछ हो जाएगा. I don't know what will happen. Something will come. It's like you are feeling this restlessness within. So if you are experiencing that, Scolecite or Stilbite, peach Stilbite might be able to help you out at this point of time. Of course, Scolecite is available in the form of tumbles, in the form of bracelets as well. If you want, I can arrange that for you. And fun fact, Scolecite is not a very cheap crystal. It is something which is really expensive. The first time when I saw it, I was so drawn to it and I wanted to get it, right? I want to have it, and it was this raw specimen with lots of like sharp spikes coming out, and I asked the dealer like, how much are you willing to give me this for? And he was like, very nonchalantly, he was like 30,000. And I, huh? So that was the first time when I realized that crystals really come in expensive as well. It's like if you are a collector. So yeah, fun fact. You can reach out to me in my DMs, dear. I also have my page, my crystal page. I don't speak about it very often here, but I'll just quickly mention. This is my crystal page, right? You can just check it out, follow it. There are many interesting crystals out there. You can check the highlights as well, and yes, this is available in bracelet form if you wish to go for it, right? Yes, so my divine, this is Scolecite and peach Stilbite. Very Swarglok energy, reminds me of Saraswati Nadi and Udgam Sthal near Badrinath. Wow. अपने को सब महंगाई पसंद आता है, क्या करेगा बीड़ू. क्या करेगा. Right, so before pile 2 starts grumbling and fumbling at me for postponing their reading, let me just get into it, okay? So what is the twin flame teaching? What is the twin flame helping with the patterning? What about soul lessons? What are the soul lessons that this person is bringing forward for you? Okay, let me take this also. And bottom of the deck is 9 of Swords. बहुत इंट्रोस्पेक्टिव हो गए हैं आप जब से आपके पर्सन आए हैं आपकी लाइफ में. इट्स लाइक यू हैव बिन कीपिंग क्वाइट अ लॉट. यू बिन थिंकिंग अ लॉट मोर एवर सिंस योर ट्विन हैज़ एंटर्ड योर लाइफ, राइट? एंड दैट्स फॉर द बेटर. आई फील इट्स फॉर द बेटर. बस दैट्स इट. आई फील लाइक दिस इज द ओनली कार्ड दैट इज वांटिंग टू कम अक्रॉस. Look at this, for all of the feminines I'm getting like creative cards. Lovely. Very artistic cards I'm getting. Huh? Okay, lovely. So what is your twin flame teaching you at this point of time, through this journey, through this connection? Look at this Magician. So hello. Your person is teaching you that you have the ability to create your own reality, the same as the last file. Now, for me, the magician speaks to me about like bringing thoughts into manifestation, bringing thoughts to reality, right? Probably, perhaps in the past, you might have been feeling very low, very confused, unmotivated. You did not have a sense of direction in your life where it was going. And even when it comes to desires, I feel like with this particular pile, you didn't even know what your desires are, like what you want from life, what you didn't even know what to ask in prayer. This is what I'm getting, right? So it's like you were okay with your life, with whatever it was, whatever was going around, whatever you were pursuing. But now I feel like you have really raised the bar, you have raised your standards somehow. Like this person has shown you like how much more life can be than just staying into a certain limited mindset. मतलब वो जैसे मुझे वो दिख रहा है ढक्कन खुल गया. The lid was tightly shut and now it's open. So probably like this person has shown you a side of life which is truly enchanting and wonderful. Maybe you never believed in true love, all right? Maybe you're a person who's like very practical, very logical, and you're like, okay, you know, two people meet, they get attracted to each other, they decide to get married and settle down, have kids, have babies, and you know, that's what life is all about. Like true love doesn't exist. It only exists in these 90s Bollywood movies and like old-timey movies. Right? So it's like you were very logical, very practical about stuff, especially in relationships, I feel. But your person has really shown you the magic of connection, the magic of love. I feel that love unlocking has happened within you. And this person is teaching you that you are actually creating your own life, right? You are, with every conscious action, with every conscious thought, you are actually walking this path of union timeline. That's what I'm getting. It's like, because I'm seeing the end goal, I'm only seeing the destination, right? So your person has also somehow taught you focus as well. Probably you might have been very energetic and someone who's very impulsive and spontaneous, but you're very good with starting projects, but you might not see them through because of procrastination, because of like low energy, something like that, you know. So your person is sort of like because they are your masculine energy embodied, they have taught you how to see things through, like how to have the goal in your mindset and to work towards that goal, right? And you are getting there, you are learning that, right? Because that's what your person is teaching you at this point of time. Okay, what are the karmic patterns that you are breaking? So I have the death card. So with this death card, I feel like you might have been an overthinker before. You still are somehow, but it's gone very very mild, I feel. With the bottom of the deck, I have the 9 of Swords. Now this card speaks to me about anxiety, overthinking, worrying yourself sick. You might have been very sick, someone who has a lot of health issues, and it was somehow connected to your thought space. I'm getting, it was like you used to think so much that you used to fall sick, right? And this is an energy of anxiety and worry, right? And you might have been a person who like thinks the worst. Thinks the worst, like always in any given situation you always see the negative first, right? So that might have been your approach to life, and that is what ended, you know, when your person came across. He was helping you to release that karmic pattern of keeping you in that mental loop. So the karmic pattern that we are speaking of is like thinking negatively about yourself, especially about yourself and your life, right? It's like always thinking the worst. It's like the world is out there to get you, and how should I say, it's like not finding that ray of hope, right? So your person came in to show you that ray of hope. Probably you lost hope in true love, is what I'm getting. You lost hope in God's love. Like God isn't there. There's no thing called God. What is God? You know, people say God. What is God, right? There is no God. So your person brought forward this beautiful realization that, true love does exist, and they might have given you the hope to pursue that vision of having a beautiful, happy family. Like, you too deserve this, right? With the 10 of Cups energy. It's like straight from death to 10 of Cups. So it's like this ominous vibe, and then there is this beautiful rainbow. It's like your person might be actually someone who's really positive, or who has had this positive impact on your mind particularly, right? Like, they might have given you certain advices that has really helped you. Okay, what else with this Death card and 10 of Cups? This is really interesting, huh? I feel like somehow I see you working a job or a corporate job or something like that. So I feel like you had become too practical. It's like gray minded. I'm getting gray cells, right? So you might have been someone who is too completely analytical and practical in your head all the time. It's like you are living your life in your mind, not living it physically in your reality, but you might have been caught up in your mind, and your person has activated your heart like immediately. It's like a whole blast, your heart being blast open with love. I'm getting there's like a nuclear bomb of love on you as your person has entered your life, right? And they have sort of helped you out of this karmic patterning of, oh, I'm always going to end up alone. This is a very deep fear that you hold within yourself, dear one. If you have picked this pile, I feel like there has been such a deep unrest within your heart, because deep down you want love, you want companionship, you want this beautiful family for yourself. But I feel like seeing toxic relationships all around, or probably like seeing unhealthy relationships or like failed marriages around, you have lost that hope of pure love, of true love, right? It's something, it exists only in books and movies, right? It's not real life. It's not going to happen in real life. So, but your person came across and gave you that hope. They brought forward this beautiful energy of, no, it's possible, why not? And of course they might have not said this to you, but I feel like they conveyed this to you in a very deep and a meaningful energy, and that hope is revived, that no, I'm not going to end up alone. Like, I have this beautiful person in front of me, right? So this might have been a patterning of not believing that the universe has a lot more to offer to you than you previously believed. Allowing yourself to experience love, opening yourself up to allow love in, that kind of an energy. About soul lessons, what soul lessons has this person brought forward for you, or what is your twin helping you with right now in terms of soul lessons? I have the Two of Pentacles, right? So your person is helping you to strike a balance between your work life and your private life, your personal life, right? So like I mentioned, you are someone who is very hardworking and someone who really prioritizes work, I feel, but that approach was lopsided. It's like probably you were ignoring yourself, or you were ignoring your own personal life, being too caught up in work, and your person's brought forward this energy of like, hey, you got to balance it out, right? So the soul lesson of balancing both your personal self and your work self is the soul lesson which is coming in here. Also, I have the Page of Swords, right? So I feel like you used to jump to conclusions. You might have been very hard on yourself. You might have been very heavy on yourself with regards to holding self-judgment, or that you judge others very quickly, right? And your person brought forward certain aspects of you to the surface, which has reflected that, right? Like, you judge too quickly, right? And this is what you have been able to see about yourself very clearly. Like, there's no reason to judge. There's no reason to judge a book by its cover. That's what the energy of Page of Swords is, right? Judging a book by its cover, having very little information and like running away with it, right? So like, this soul lesson might have been in connection to going a little bit deeper, in understanding yourself and thus understanding others as well. And then I have the Five of Cups. So like, again, healing love beliefs. Soul lesson. This person is helping you to learn the soul lesson of healing love beliefs. Your beliefs about love are too limited. It's like, okay, you know, there's only physical attraction and then there's shadi directly. There's nothing called love. You know, what is love? Love is too overrated, perhaps you might have been thinking, right? So your person has really brought forward this energy of pure love, right? Helping you see that you too deserve a beautiful, happy family, and that you can have it all. Perhaps in the past you might have been thinking to yourself, okay, you know, either I can excel in my career or that I can have a happy family. But your person has taught you that you can have it all, you can have both, right? And you can manage and you can balance it all, right? Also, I feel like this person has helped you to heal your family relationships. The connection that you have with your Abba and Amma. Why did I say Abba and Amma? God. Okay, someone in the house calls their parents that. But this is too weird. But the relationship that you have with your father and mother, it has gotten very, very healthy. Ever since you have started your inner work journey, ever since your person has entered your life, it's like you have healed your connection with your parents, although it might not be there exactly, but I feel like it's gotten very positive, very, very healthy. It's like they are also understanding you, and both of you have started like coming on the same page, I feel, especially you and your family. All my pink cups, yeah. Yeah, all of your pink cups. So I'm getting that when this person entered your life, there was a lot of chaos. There was a lot of chaos in your life, and you were certainly not in the right space. I feel like your person also might have been experiencing certain upheavals when they entered your life. It's like the time wasn't right? But the time is always right. That's what I'm getting, right? There might have been a lot of upheaval in your life when this person entered your life, and they reminded you that you are dynamic energy in form. In great chaos there is great divine order. That is what you are being reminded right now, dear one. It's like that time wasn't right, but the timing is always right? Everything is unfolding at the perfect time. And yes, that separation, that separateness was required so that you could discover yourself, so that they could go ahead in their life and continue to discover themselves and come into their own awakening, the waker, right? To become the waker. This person has also awakened you, brought you into your awareness to help you with your own self-reflection. It's like you have become very introverted ever since you have come across this person. It's like you have been more interested in diving deeper within, right? And this person has also taught you how to embrace desire, right? To embrace desire. Faith is a state of openness and trust. So embrace, right? Be more open to what life is bringing forward to you. And you are coming into your own, like, this stone stands for sacral chakra energy, right? So you have allowed yourself to heal your own desires. It's not just intimate desire, but it's also about like the things that you want from life, right? Desire is not the root cause of suffering. Attachment to desire is live fully with no grasping or clinging. So you might have been someone who is very heavily wounded in their own attachment styles. It's like you might have been someone who's anxiously attached in relationships. So you're healing that. Your person is helping you to heal it, because every time you are running to them for answers, you're running to them for clarity, they would not give you an answer. They would not like communicate with you, or they might have been blockings, they might have been like silences, or you might have been left on red, and that amped up your anxiety even more, because you want to know, right? You want to know what is happening. And that's a form of insecurity that we hold, that fear that we hold within ourselves. This person is helping you to heal that aspect of self, right? To come into your own healthy attachment. It's like, हाँ ठीक है, you know, अगले को जब बात करनी होगी कर लेंगे. But this anxiety I feel is actually of my own inner child. it feels abandoned right now, it feels neglected right now, it feels hurt and betrayed right now. So let me just sit with myself and heal my emotions, right? So to live fully with no grasping or clinging. So you might have been someone who has come across as someone who's very needy and clingy in relationships. Especially, you want a lot of reassurance, you want a lot of answers, you expect a lot of validation from the other person. Now your twin flame is not going to give you that, right? Because your twin flame is in connection with your higher self, your evolved self, the waker self, right? So they know, like, why the heck are you behaving this way? So somehow, like, on a spiritual level, they are helping you to come into your own healthy attachment, right? And this person has also taught you surrender. Like, look at this beautiful blue whale. This person has brought forward the energy of allowing things to flow as they are going, right? Like, you might have wanted a lot of answers, and you might have expected a lot of reciprocity and reassurance from this person, and they just like flew out. They just, like, without even looking at you, they just flew out the window. It's like that. But through this pain also, you have learned how to surrender to the grand outcome, to God's plan, right? Helping you to connect with divine. The natural state of love is surrender. Whatever comes, let it come. Whatever goes, let it go. So this again speaks to me about coming into your flow, coming into your own healthy attachment, knowing that everything that you deserve and desire will come to you at the perfect time. God is going to bring that to you, right? Now, you might have been someone who has felt very empty and barren as well in your past. And your person also brought forward that to you. It's like, first they offered you this warmth, the warmth of the sun. They offered you that warmth. It's like, I'm getting the feeling that in the daytime the desert is very hot. It's almost like too hot. They might have been like, I feel like a physical attraction as well in the in between the both of you. But then suddenly, by night, when the moon comes up, the desert goes cold. It falls silent and it goes cold, right? So that might have been the case with you and your person. Is like intense energy building up, and then there are these moments of coldness that your person exposed you to, and it felt like the desert. You felt left out, you felt not understood, not valued, right? But your twin was in essence showing you that these are the things that you are giving to yourself. You're not valuing yourself, you're not seeing yourself truly, right? You're not there for yourself. If you're not there for yourself, your twin cannot possibly show up for you, right? If you are showing up for yourself, your twin is going to step up. Please believe my words when I say that. I have proof for that, right? So with every piece of inner work that you are carrying on, your twin is also healing and evolving, right? Just as they are helping you to see yourself. Like, I know your person is the oasis in the middle of the desert, but first they had to bring you to that desert. Right? So just like this hand is reaching out, I feel like your person also, like, they mean well. They mean you well. They wish you well. What am I saying? They mean the best for you and they wish you well, right? But right now, probably you might be your own worst enemy, right? That is what you're healing right now through this journey. मेरी कहानी बता रहे हो आप. Oh God. You might be someone who is a musician or a singer. I feel like particularly a music instrument. I feel like some stringed music instrument. Probably a sitar, because I've been seeing sitar or the sarod. Sitar और sarod बहुत दिख रहे हैं मुझे कल से. तो you might have been someone who is very skilled at playing the banjo or like a guitar or some stringed instrument. Winged instrument? The harp. The harp. You might always have wanted to learn a stringed instrument. You might have always wanted to learn the harp, how to play the harp. It might have always fascinated you as a child, so you are being called to learn this skill, like to pick up a musical talent, because you might be quite naturally gifted at it. But what I'm getting in spiritual terms is that your person has brought forward inspiration for you, which also stands for peach stilbite, bringing inspiration, creativity, coming into your own flow. When you are enjoying whatever it is that you're doing, you come into your flow state naturally. You become one pointedness in your alertness and attention, right? So you are being called to, pick up a hobby, pick up this instrument. Also music, I feel like you are very closely connected to music as well. Some family lineage I'm getting. You have been placed in a family which has been gifted in music, right? It's like a lineage, like gharana sort of an energy that I'm picking up on. तो आपसे कहा जा रहा है कि आप you need to come back into your connection with music. Through, it can be through any way. It can be through instrument, it can be through vocals as well, but yeah, it's going to help you come into this self-expression, right? So this is all that is coming across for you, dear pile 2. Oh wow, my twin plays guitar very well, so probably it's like that's why they came here. That's why they came here, right? So lovely. All right, that was pile 2. Now we have pile 3 with this beautiful flashy rainbow moonstone. Now rainbow moonstone, whenever this stone comes across, it speaks to me about integrating your own mind. Just like the black represents the subconscious and the white part represents your unconscious mind, and the flashy bits flashy bits is the divine, right? It's like the beautiful divine play which is taking place, which is activating all of these centers, bringing you into your own internal harmonization of the two, right? Masculine and feminine, white and black, yin and yang. So the anima and the animus. So some psychology students over here, I feel I know who might that be, but I feel like you might hold a lot of interest in psychology, because even I'm new to archetypes, and I'm also learning about archetypes, and I feel like it's very, very interesting. It's very interesting for me to read up on them. So either you might be interested in psychology, or you might have studied it, or it's your person. But I feel like Moonstone closely works with emotions and mental motivations. It's like the workings of the mind, the functionings of the brain, right? So, and that's also what the moon represents. Sorry, I'm unable to speak today completely. बात ही नहीं हो पा रही है. So what's your person teaching you at this point of time? Sorry, what's this person teaching you? What is your twin helping you to release in terms of karmic patterns? Oh God. Okay, बहुत से कार्ड्स आ गए हैं भैया. चलो, I'll take them all, no worries. What are the soul lessons that this person is bringing forward? Wow, and the King of Cups coming out. Beautiful. Soul lessons. Bottom of the deck, King of Swords. All right, so this is powerful. Okay, so I feel like your twin is someone who's very influential. Your person might be someone who has had a taste of fame, all right, but they have a large group. Probably they are leading, like they might be entrepreneurs, or they might be at the top level management, because I see someone who has great authority, someone who is very hardworking, diligent, right? Someone who is at the top, right? with two kings coming out. Shivangi, I'm making my clinical psychology assignment while listening to you. Yay! Okay, Jai Baat. Right. So I feel like right off the bat, when it comes to teaching, your person is really helping you to get in tune with your own darkness, to make friends with your darkness. Probably you are someone who who has had no experience in inner work previously. I mean, none of us did, but somehow I feel like you were completely lost. I mean, you were completely lost in your life probably previously when your person entered your life, but when it comes to inner work, you did not know who you were initially, right? And you are in this process of diving deep. I feel like it gave you a lot of fear to know your own hidden motivations and intentions, like the dark aspect of your subconscious mind. You were quite fearful to venture into it, and your person has actually taught you how to make friends with your demons, right? And that um, by showing you that they are quite comfortable with their own dark side, right? They probably joked about it, they probably cracked a joke about it, but yeah, that's what they taught you, to make friends with the devil, right? And not in a wrong sense. It's like the devil is nothing but the mind, right? So when we are not talking about religious stuff, this is like in religious Christianity, the devil is the Satan. It's the bad part that you should avoid, that you should not entertain, that you should not connect to. But when it comes to psychology, the devil is actually our own dark part of our mind, right? It's the anima, it's the feminine, right? So it's the part of our mind which has negative motivations, right? That keeps us from our light. All right. So with the Three of Pentacles, again, I feel like you might be someone who is very self-conscious, someone who is very concerned about your own looks, because again, there's this lady who is very full-bodied, like she's very relatable. I love her. I love this deck itself. Like the depiction of people in this deck is so real and so relatable. But I feel like you were someone who was very conscious about the way you wear your hair, the way you look, like physically. You might be very heavy bodied, or like something about the upper torso of your body. You might be very conscious of it, or maybe certain aspects about your physical appearance that may be very important to you, but this person really sees you as a work of art. They have really taught you how to appreciate yourself, the way you look physically. Not only that, but also the person who you are, the aura that you hold. It's like it's something that's I'm getting worth writing poems about. Right? So you are the muse. Your person has really taught you how to cherish and value yourself just as you are. And this person is also teaching you how to embrace your own creative side, right? With the Three of Pentacles, it speaks to me about apprenticeship. It also represents like mentorship and collaborating with like-minded people. So you might have started doing that ever since this person has entered into your life. I was about to say left your life. Your person has not left your life. If you have this feeling that you are seeing the last of them and that nothing is going to happen about this journey, look at this. I have the Ace of Cups, right? So you have reason to hold hope about this person re-entering your life, right? It's just a break, my love. I feel like it's just a break that happens during a play, when the actor and the actresses they will both just go in opposite directions and go behind the curtain, right? But they can actually see each other through the backdrop. They can actually see each other. They can actually like do isharas and talk to each other. So it's that kind of a phase, right? It's like I've not gone anywhere. I'm right here. I don't know, some of you might be feeling that, has my person left my life or good? Because I was saying entered your life and I got like exited my life. So yeah. So your person has also taught you the value of divine love, of connecting, of tapping into your own source of love, which is the highest form of love is divine, is received from God's source, love, light, right? So connecting with God, and your connection in God has been strengthened ever since your person entered your life. Because look at this, I started off with the devil and now here we are. Right? So your person is teaching you to establish your firm connection with divine, right? It has something to do about faith, it has everything to do about unconditional love as well, right? Unconditionality particularly, because you might have been, like we all are, right? We have these ideas about love, but we don't know what the fuck love is. We don't even know an iota of what love is. But with our twin entering our life, we actually start understanding our own dark aspects, our own hidden motivations about love, about connections, like the things that we crave from relationships, right? And it's all in a negative sense, like in a very limited sense, right? But but through this unconditionality, through these challenges that you're facing on your twin flame journey, your person is really, in essence, teaching you about divine love, right? Because of him, I got the confidence in my body. Love, 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 love. Oh God. By the way, this is my pile. Yes, the resonates completely. I was completely lost when he came into my life. शुरुआत से ही demon से हुई थी. Oh, my person calls me themselves my evil twin once in humor. Called themselves. Oh God. Because of him, I got my confidence in my body, right? So what patterns your person is helping you to release? And I got so many cards, literally so many cards, but I'm taking them. So first I have the 8 of Pentacles coming out in reverse. This is telling me about your lack of motivation with regards to your work. Your person is someone who's very hard working, dedicated, focused. They are like day in, day out. They live, breathe, eat, smell, smoke, love. That's all that they do. They're like very hardworking and diligent. You might have been someone who is easygoing, and you might have valued your own comforts thoda zyada, and your person has taught you the value of hard work and like consistent action, right? About something to do with punctuality, like valuing time, because your person values time a lot. I'm getting like they have a set routine on their day. They wake up at the same time, they sleep at the same time, and that's how they have been following their life. And this person has actually helped you to break out of the procrastination mode. That is something that you have been struggling with this card coming out in reverse. I feel like you might have been postponing things. You have a postponing nature which your person is helping you to break. Then I have the Knight of Swords, right? This is straight off the bat, like speaking without thinking, है ना? Blah 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 blah. थोड़ा ठहराव लाए हैं आपके पर्सन आप में. Although like I'm reading this card in an upright position, like this card reverse means something of an opposite nature, but I'm getting that energy of you just being very impulsive, बहुत spontaneous थे आप पहले, और आपके पर्सन आपके अंदर एक टाइप का ठहराव, एक टाइप का सादापन लेकर आए हैं. सादापन I'm getting, right? King of Wands. I have 3 kings coming out in this reading, man. भैया क्या है ये? This is amazing, and this is the only deck in which this has happened, right? This is the only pile, I mean. So with the King of Wands, this is call to action. Our King of Wands is someone who is very majestic, regal, very magnetic. He's someone who's very inspiring, someone who likes to rally people for a common cause. It's like he's a leader who likes to take people with him, right? He likes to inspire people, and he's very charged up. You might have guessed, my phone completely died out. So what I was saying was that the King of Wands is a luminary, right? This king has a vision for themselves, like they see their future ahead quite clearly, and they are very driven, right? So in terms of you, I feel like probably you had lacked a certain direction in your life, in your career, and your person has brought forward some sort of clarity for you. Like through their energy, they are motivating you to step into your own soul purpose, I get, right? With the Six of Swords, somehow you are someone, with this card I'm feeling, you are someone who doesn't like to give people a second chance. It's like once your reputation in my eyes is ruined. It's ruined forever. I don't want to give you a second chance, right? This person came into your life and changed that perspective, right? Somewhere you might have been inflexible, somewhere you might have been like unforgiving a little bit, but your person is helping you to release that karmic soul pattern, because ultimately, see, we also make mistakes, right? And we should not be stuck up on a certain thing. And your person themselves, they might have made mistakes, and you can't help but feeling all of this love for them, right? So they have opened up your heart a bit when it comes to this matter. Page of Cups. You have trouble saying sorry, okay? You have trouble apologizing. I feel like there is too much of an ego over here, and that's why I got the Devil card. But I feel like this person has reflected a lot of aspects of your own dark side, of your own ego, right? And you also might be someone who has trouble expressing their emotions in a positive way, right, to someone. It's like you might have been of a complaining nature, you might have been whiny or complaining or blaming, right? So in relationships, आपको positive communication करना शायद नहीं आता था पहले, और through this connection you are learning that. You are learning how to release that pattern of constantly blaming, constantly like ये नहीं किया, वो नहीं किया, तुमने ये, तुमने वो, मैंने तो इतना कुछ किया, this and that, you know. That is not positive communication. You are trying to see things just as they are. अगले को जहाँ पे चेंज होना है, वो पॉजिटिवली आप वो हेल्दी कम्युनिकेशन के थ्रू आप उनके सामने प्लेस कर रहे हैं, विदाउट एनी जजमेंट एंड एलिगेशन. और जहाँ पे आपको चेंज होना है, वहाँ पे आप भी अपनी पार्ट की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी उठा रहे हैं, राइट? अपना भी काम आप कर रहे हैं, राइट? Yes, so this is like water energy, lots of water energy coming across. Okay. So this is what your person is helping you to break and move past, like about karmic patterns. Then about soul lessons. Okay, so what is your person bringing forward in terms of soul lessons? So this is you stepping into, again, like heart expansion. So this person is someone who's very emotionally mature, more mature than you. I feel like they might be younger than you, they might be elder to you as well. I feel like there's a lot of age gap in this reading, but this person is coming across as quite mature. Even though they might be younger than you, they are very emotionally stable, they are very emotionally mature, because you can see all of this ocean around this masculine, and he just has a very small piece of firm stable land, firm stable ground. बहुत कम है, पर उसमें भी वो कितना comfortably बैठे हैं. He is not allowing his emotions to overpower him, right? He is not scared of embracing all of this ocean around him. He knows how to deal with it, right? He knows his firm ground. Yes, the age gap है. He is younger than me. Lots of blue vibes. Yeah. Yes, I post this, dear. राइट? सो ये पर्सन जो है आपको इमोशनल मेच्योरिटी का सोल लेसन सामने लेकर आ रहे हैं. ऑल्सो सोल लेसन ऑफ वॉकिंग दिस पाथ ऑन दिस ट्विन फ्लेम जर्नी इटसेल्फ, यू नो, about believing that true love is meant for you, right? About having the courage to walk forward on this path of twin flame union, right? So that's another soul lesson. And then I have the 8 of swords. It's like staying stuck. You know, you feel like your situation is keeping you stuck, or people around you are keeping you stuck, your money situation is keeping you stuck, but in reality it is our own mind which keeps us stuck in a certain position. If you can see, she can easily move out of this situation. She can easily like move out of the situation and save herself, right? So your person is reminding you that you don't need anyone to save you. ठीक है, आपके अंदर ना वो डैम्सल इन डिस्ट्रेस वाली एनर्जी शायद हो सकती है. अरे कोई मेरे पास है नहीं, कोई मेरे साथ नहीं है, तो मैं कैसे सिचुएशन से बाहर निकलूंगी, मैं लाइफ से कैसे जूझूंगी, राइट? तो आपके पर्सन आपके अंदर वो कॉन्फिडेंस एक्टिवेट करके गए हैं कि यू कैन वर्क अराउंड योर गिवन सिचुएशन, राइट? विद इनफ फेथ इन डिवाइन, you have the ability to move out of your situation, you have the power, right? So claim your power. Okay. What else are the cards coming across? your person is someone who is very loyal, right? If for once, if they agree to a connection, they try to stay as loyal as possible. I feel like your person values loyalty. Why am I getting this? Okay, this is their own shadow side. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Although we are talking about your shadows and your lessons, but somehow I'm getting this channeling that your person values loyalty over truth somehow, and this is their dark aspect, right? So no matter what situation, they will choose loyalty, right? Even when it is hurting them, somehow I'm getting, right? So that's their area of work. And look at this, I have the queen for you. so many kings, like 3 kings coming out, and finally I have the queen card, like she's the queen archetype coming out for you. Oh my god, look at this. Kya hai bhai, the king and the queen. Wow. And then I have the gem. This reading is just like sending me. This is too perfect. How is this possible? It's like blowing my mind. So I had the King of Swords, I had the King of Cups, and I have the King of Wands coming in. The only king that could not make it here was the King of Pentacles, right? So I feel like your person is very balanced as an individual. Even before this awakening, I feel like they were already like they were quite spiritually inclined, and they were very balanced as a person. They still are, and they are coming more into that. But they are here to remind that and activate that balance within you as well, right? So for the Queen card, I have determination and sacrifice. So you might be of a sacrificing nature, and that was a part of your own hidden subconscious. It's like, if I sacrifice myself, I will get the love that I deserve. Okay, but that is not true. You already deserve God's love. Your masculine, your divine masculine and your masculine already are in love with you. They are completely incandescently in love with you. And look at this, no this is no better match, right? It's like your person knows, even though they might be currently with someone else, I feel, because I have the loyalty card coming out, and I'm not getting like loyalty vibes from this card, right? Somehow, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So your person might be currently in a different situation, but look at this, it's like both of you are a perfect match to each other. Both of you are a perfect match. Today you might also be wondering if you are in your masculine energy or you are in your feminine energy, or in this dynamic, are you the masculine or the feminine? So very clearly I'm being told that this person is here to activate your own divine feminine template. They're here to activate you into your own divine feminine template. You're not holding the masculine polarity, but you in essence hold the feminine polarity, right? Because this, I feel, is for your person, for your man, right? And with the King card, I feel like your person is your ray of hope, right? Your person is your ray of hope, and your person knows that you are a gem of a person, right? You are a rare gem is what I'm getting. So this person is here actually to show you how invaluable you are. Look at this. This is the gem and this is the diamond, right? So I'm also getting diamond light codes. This person is here to activate diamond light codes for you. I've just gone shut all of a sudden. I've just gone quiet. That's it. I feel like that's all that's wanting to come across. This is a beautiful reading, right? So I feel like you also have come a long way in embracing your lower nature, like being watchful of your lower nature, not running away from your darkness. Your person has actually given you the strength and the courage to move forward, right? To embrace your dark side. They have become a source of inspiration for you as well to lead your life, right? You have the ability to lead your life, and you are moving forward in the correct direction, right? You have learned how to focus on your gifts and blessings, to come into your own gratitude. I had the gratitude word somewhere, right? So you are learning how to come into your gratitude, right? This connection is also teaching you how to be more mindful of others' feelings, right? How to be more empathetic and not just be in your blaming and self-sacrifice energy. Your person is also teaching you how to step into your own worker mode, right? Worker B mode, and to act correctly, to act when the time is right. Your person is bringing forward the energy of activating this beautiful divine love within you through this connection, and they are teaching you how to be more mindful of your own qualities and gifts. They are teaching you how to move out of your current situation, reminding you that you already have the ability to do so, right? And they are here to remind you that union is meant for you. If you have been doubting today that, is this happening for me, is this not happening for me, what is happening, because it's been a long time, no communication, no meeting, no nothing. Your person through this reading is reminding you that we are here to do this, we are here to accomplish our journey, right? And journey is more important than the destination. So yes, our destination is union, coming into physical union, but we are here to enjoy the journey as well, because the journey is what is truly exciting, right? And I'm always here for you. Like your person, I feel like in energy, they are always there for you, emotionally present. You simply need to feel them. You simply need to feel them in your energy, right? And this person, I feel like particularly for you, if you have picked this pile, I feel like this person is coming into their own self-awakening in a very, very phenomenal way, because this is just amazing. Like all of the cards that came out, I have 4 kings, by the way. I had 3 kings come out in tarot, and the 4th king which came out is this in this deck, right? So I feel like this person has almost like completed a full circle in their own spiritual journey. I don't want to trigger you, but I feel like right now I feel like you might be falling behind a little bit on the spiritual path, at least, right? I know that you are giving it your best, and somehow I'm being asked to connect with your person in meditation. I never say this, but somehow I'm feeling like you need to connect with your person in meditation, connect with your higher self. You are going to be receiving certain diamond light codes. You are going to be receiving some wisdom, some gems of knowledge, because your person certainly carries it at this point of time. I feel like there is something that they wish to communicate with you. It might be something that they might be feeling, or it's a knowing that they have about you. Maybe you are stuck somewhere and they are willing to help you out, like they are offering their help. Because remember, I said I'm right here, my love. You remember? So when I pulled out this card, I right now I said I'm right here for you, dear. I've not gone anywhere. I'm right here. But because we come into our own separation, we feel like, oh, there is so much of distance, right? But if you sit down, if you calm your mind, if you bring peace to yourself, to your physical body, if you allow yourself to ease into your body, you will start feeling the energy of your person as well. It's always there. It's always there around you, right? He told me that he's always there for me. Lovely. क्या भाई, ये तो मतलब टू परफेक्ट हो गया ना, वो ज़्यादा ही परफेक्ट हो गया. I'm thinking about to start a meditation and you said that. Lovely. Yes, so you must, because I feel very strongly, it's like there's some information, some knowledge, some activation that your person really wants to share with you, and on a spiritual level both of you are the same. But right now I feel like you are struggling in your physical reality, and thus you might not have been able to pay attention to your spiritual side as well, okay, for some time. ये मेरे लिए था. Lovely. ठीक है, so this is all that is coming across for you. Lovely. I enjoyed myself thoroughly. I feel like I should do more of these lives where you are actually diving deep within and you are trying to bring out that gem, which actually in reality helps you move forward on your journey and on your path as well, right? So lovely. I had so much of fun. Thank you for being here. I love you so much. Take care, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys around. Bye bye.